I'm gonna laugh when Woody just fucking gets narcoleptic for the rest of the show. He just starts nodding off.
Let's light it up. That's good.
There you go. Yeah.
So there you go.
All right, now let's wait 3 minutes.
And we're live.
I mean, now I live in LA, so it's different. But like, I get the mentality of being stuck to the only place that you know.
I thought you were doing drugs there for a minute.
Yeah,
I was so
I was going to do them in Colorado, and I had every intention of just blowing smoke at my camera all night long as a mock of Kyle. I was gonna get high as fuck.
If you were high right now.
But I didn't get. Maybe there'll be another show while I'm still in Colorado. But the timing was so tough.
Yeah, the problem with Colorado, this is where Cali kicks the fucking ass. Is you can't get weed delivered, right? Like Colorado doesn't do that.
Stone Age.
It's some sort of they just haven't quite gotten past that. There's people who are like, oh, well, I don't know about people delivering marijuana. Come on. And it's like, I don't know, man. There's 3 dispensaries every 5 miles. Like maybe we could just deliver it.
Why is it better to drive to pick up drugs?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, not everybody can drive stoned, and not everybody should. No. I know one person in particular who does drive stoned, and he's going to always drive stoned. Okay.
Well, I can probably ride a motorcycle stoned. You don't know until you try.
I could definitely ride a motorcycle stoned. I could ride a paramotor stoned.
I could fly a jet stoned.
Yeah.
I could perform some sort of surgery on myself in the woods after my father fake stabbed me.
Yeah, I flew Microsoft Flight Sim drunk. So, I mean, and I did take off from LAX in a 747 and landed it. So I'm confident that if we ever get into a situation, I'm at least capable of flying while under the influence.
I think so.
But I don't know about stone though, guys.
So in NC, you can't even have fucking alcohol delivered. You can't have beer delivered in North Carolina.
Wait, but there also were brew-throughs, which were literally drive-through cold lockers where you'd go pick up your beer. So the fact that they made it easy enough, you could just convert a car wash into a glorified refrigerator aisle, but you can't get it delivered to your house. Much safer, by the way.
Yeah, and I can't mail anything either.
Also, I have had alcohol delivered. We had a sponsor. Was it wine.com? Kyle, do you remember who delivered us wine?
Shit, I don't remember.
It's not
it was one of those
who they were,
it was one of those online wineries.
Hotload said Wink, WINC. I don't know. If that's
that's that butthole tightening company. That's different.
In any case, I don't know how they got around it. Maybe they just didn't tell anyone.
I think shipping, ordering online and having an 18+ sign it is different from calling and having it delivered like Grubhub or Uber Eats.
I've tried to get beer delivered just like that though, with the wine thing, and they won't fucking do it in NC. I can't mail it out either. I can't send beer as a gift. There was a beer that you could only get here, brewed here, in my town. I tried to ship it to a buddy. I fucking almost got arrested at the post office. So
yeah. Oh, I can imagine what that's like.
Yeah. What's happening behind you, Blaine Truth?
He's got a little dog.
Is there a dog?
There. Yeah, he's got a dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, if it could be someone trying to kill me. I don't know.
It looks like there's snow behind you.
That's a carpet.
No, that's a carpet. All right.
That's a carpet.
Are you high?
There's no telling.
No, I would love to see Woody high because I've seen Woody drunk and it's fun. He lets loose a little bit and it's fun when he's a little tipsy. When he's drunk, not many people are fun or interesting drunk. Drunk Woody is not a lot of fun. Drunk me is not a lot of fun. Drunk most people is not a lot of fun. But tipsy Woody is fun, and I think stoned Woody would also be a lot of fun.
Not ripped, but a little giggly. Yeah, I can see that with the right company and the right content.
Sure, right here on the show. So I wish that Colorado delivered weed, and that would be our mission right now. Would be to get some weed delivered to Woody.
And that's so wild because it is a forward or a forward-thinking state with weed, right? It was one of the first ones to do all this stuff. So it's just weird, especially given now how lax, in LAX, they will not arrest you. You're free and legally allowed to walk through and fly with up to an ounce of weed. And that's just okay, right? And so it's wild to me that is a thing that they're just fuck it, whatever. But, you go next state over and you're arrested for having any at all. Or it's just
I've flown out of LA. I've flown out of LAX a bunch of times with so much weed in my luggage, and I was just like, they know. Like there's dogs everywhere. They know. Like they have to know.
So you guys ready? You guys ready for this? On Sundays in North Carolina, you cannot buy alcohol before noon, and it's been like that for the past 32 years.
Oh, for sure,
what about the Atlanta airport where they won't serve you alcohol on Sundays? So at all, which was a travesty for me flying back home from family time at 9:30 in the morning. All I wanted was a beer.
Yeah, there's a dispensary super close to me.
Oh, you're gonna run to it. Call them up.
I have thought about it. Like, here's a Google Maps image in the PKA.
Woody, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it for you to run and get some.
I can also.
Do you see how close? It's 0.1 miles from here.
but you just want to go in and you want to say, hey. I want a vape pen.
Yeah.
As the weakest thing you have because I've never smoked before. I do a podcast and everybody wants to see me get high. Just tell them, and you'll be in and out of there in 10 minutes.
Yeah, they'll give you a dose. It'll probably be like literally the pen's called a dose, and it'll be like like you won't be able to get too high.
A vape pen. That's what I asked for.
Yeah.
Ask for a hybrid or sativa leaning hybrid because we don't want you getting couch locked.
Yeah, basically tell them you don't want something that's going to put you to sleep.
You want to get giggly and creative. There you go.
That would be so. Right. That's going to be so wonderful. What
He's doing it. He's putting my shoes on.
This is.
I'll leave in a minute.
Yeah, just leave it. Just leave your camera on. That's fine.
Yeah.
So this is going to be wonderful. I'm so excited for when you get high.
Hybrid or sativa leaning hybrid. All right.
Yeah. Tell them you're going to be active. Tell them exactly what you're doing. You don't want to be sleepy. So it's going to, and they'll recommend a sativa. I'm sure.
It really is the easiest thing in the world too. He's back.
I love that he rode the motorcycle to get the drugs. I forgot about that for a second.
Nice gloves.
Yeah, 0.1 mile.
0.1 mile.
Did you score?
What'd you get?
I did.
Not the goods. Wait, that looks like. Okay. Oh yeah, it's fine.
It's an Orangina stevia. Let me see.
A fake sugar.
Orange vagina stevia.
Yeah. Single-use ceramic core CO2 oil vape system. It's a lift ticket, apparently. I get it. It gets you high. Okay.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't even have a button. You just pull and you're good to go. Although it might take a couple to heat up the coil. You might have to inhale a couple times.
Okay. He said 2 or 3 hits max.
Yeah. Well, you'll be able to see. You'll be able to see what you can breathe out. Like it'll be apparent.
How big is a hit? Is it like from that 70s show where you just inhale as much as you can and hold it?
No, take it easy. Take it easy.
Don't do that.
Just like a normal.
We're here for like 3 more hours. You just take it nice and easy. I don't need you passing out on me.
Like a half breath, just like. But you don't even need to pull that hard. Yeah, you're gonna be.
I'm gonna laugh when Woody just fucking gets narcoleptic for the rest of the show. He just starts nodding off.
Let's light it up. That's good.
There you go. Yeah.
So there you go.
All right, now let's wait. Let's wait 3 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. I really would.
And then the good news about a pen is that it's very controlled, and you can get as much as you need. And with weed, it's like alcohol. You could get higher later if you wanted to. This is not like people talk about like smoking weed is like, oh, I'm gonna be high in 45 minutes. Like, I don't know. Like, you're gonna know in about.
Does it hit this fast, or am I just making it up?
You're high now.
No, you're. It's that easy.
Yeah, it hits that fast. You're high.
Yeah, I think
All right.
That's nice. So I mean, it was you walked. I mean, so what's. I see your location data. You're in the middle of Colorado. So what was the store like? Did it look like an Apple store? Or was it a little more homey?
So there was a lot of security at the front door. There was like a little waiting room, and they carded me, but they didn't just card me. They entered my card into a system, I guess, to verify that it wasn't just a bouncer using his judgment. I think they used a computer to
they scan it and they check it with the DMV.
No, they only take cash. So there's an ATM machine in that little lobby cell thing. They've got you there. Yep. And I had some cash on me. So I just walked right in. And when I told him that I had never smoked before, which is only kind of sort of true. Like one time in the Dominican Republic, we tried it and it didn't work. And I'm not even, we might have smoked oregano. but when I was like, I've never smoked before, my friend said, sativa vape pen or something like that. And he's like, never, ever. Suddenly I'm a celebrity. There's 3 employees there. They're all like paying way too much attention to me. I don't want anyone to like, I don't know. Somehow I want to keep it a secret from the people at the marijuana dispensary that I might smoke pot.
Yeah.
I think I might have just blinked out. And I'm like embarrassed that I'm buying this. I'm like, what would my mom think? Hey, Mom, I'm not sure you're watching this. And that's just going through my head. And he's just like, dude, yeah, we'll get you this, we'll get you that. He's hooking me up with like, I don't know, supplies that I will need to get high with for a long time. And it's like, no. This is just I'm passing through Colorado. Like, we're not on the same wavelength. He's got me with these like rechargeable things, and he's trying to throw in gummies and this and that. And he's trying to get me to review his store and all this on top of it. But I'm like, I just kind of want, what Kyle said to get. And and even though I asked for sativa, they hit me up with a hybrid and an Indica pen too. And they were like selling those, but I was like, no. They told me what to get, so that's what I came back with.
Way to stay true to your guns. They were.
Mm-hmm. I like Indica. I
that's your
strongest. Yeah, because I want to get fucked up. But
it's a different kind of experience than the one that you're smoking is a little more less body, more mind, right? Yeah, like you'll feel a little giggly, silly. It's more creative stuff. Indica is like I want to go to bed. I want to sit in the couch and feel like I'm a part of the couch. You know those old Dare commercials where the girls deflated?
They just like sink into it.
Yeah, it's actually like that.
The guy behind the counter is like, Indica, in the couch. That's how you remember. I'm like, all right, I got that. He didn't have one for sativa though.
Sunny sativa.
I hope you called it what you called it when you got back. The
sativa.
Orange.
I messed it up.
Stevia?
I kept messing. Orangina was the flavor.
Orangina. Stevia.
I love that it's Orangina because I'm imagining like Donald Trump, but with a pussy. Like I'm imagining what that would taste like. And
does he grab his own pussy by the pussy?
Oh, dude. What is it about weed like names that we really couldn't figure out? Like maybe we should normalize the names a little bit. Like maybe we shouldn't call it like gigafuck or like concrete barrier or something like that. They're all such a like a hard name to just be like, yeah, I want the super glue. Thanks. Like, which,
I don't know, because it's this weird thing where it used to be this street thing, and it was like strains were named by like criminals, and so like who names these things? Criminals do. And now
Bubba
it's
OG was Bubba growing in his backyard, and he's like, "This is that good shit."
Yeah, and now they're named by like guys who are like store owners, businessmen, or at least legitimate businessmen, I guess is the right way to say it. So like it's Girl Scout cookies or something like that.
If you think about it, the names they got on the street, it's like they don't have to advertise anything, like everybody already knows it if they know. Yeah. So, and if they don't know, then it's like they're gonna know eventually.
Yeah, if I heard train wreck, I was like, for real?
Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah, let's go. One of my like illicit marijuana dealers, he would get seeds from California, so like he actually had the right strains. So when you bought Trainwreck, you were getting Trainwreck. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
How long does it last?
It depends. Like
as long as you want it to.
Yeah. I mean, like
you just keep going. He's like each puff, like what's the half life of each puff?
Yeah, that's what
I'd say what, like 45 minutes to like when it starts to taper off, and then maybe like 2 hours after the initial where you're like not noticeably.
Yeah.
Well, this is good data. Yeah. So full high starts in like 2 minutes, lasts 45, and then tapers for another hour.
Roughly speaking.
Okay.
For me, it's always like instantly high, and like after 20 minutes, I'm not as high as I want to be anymore.
I'm like, that was really great. We got to refresh it, top it off a little bit. It's like refilling the glass.
Yeah, like every 20 or 30 minutes, I would want some more. but it's
I feel
so
like Kyle's
cute.
recalling hhis Kyle athlete days back when he had
Yes,
an
yes,
Olympic
yes.
tolerance,
This is,
right?
This is Heisman.
Olympic. That is
Heisman
funny.
Kyle, right? Because current Kyle cannot.
Oh,
perform
no,
these
I can't
feats that
hang.
he's talking about.
Mm-mm.
Current Kyle's right here with me.
Yeah, it's
Same level, 100%.
Oh man, that
Oh
How
god,
you feeling over there, Woody?
I'm happy.
you're looking
Good.
Yeah.
content. You're looking like Buddha right now. Yeah.
Zen mode, huh?
Mm-hmm.
God, I wish I could smoke some fucking dope.
This is just making Kyle like. It would be like it's like the episode where I think it was Kyle was drinking, and I think I had just kicked like basically like alcoholism, and I saw him drinking. I'm like, fuck it, I gotta have at least one beer, and then like that one beer turned into two, and then that's how they get you, man. That's how they get
Yeah,
you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. You didn't open the beer and force it down my throat. It's not your
bad
The
fault.
high is
sample,
not
though.
that high. Like, I don't know.
You can just keep hitting it.
Yeah, that was only 2. He said 2 or 3.
I mean, if it were me, I would be like,
You'd
I'm
be
about to
killing
go
this
get my
thing.
nicotine vape in a second because like I'm missing it right now. But I would be smoking it like that. I would just be hitting it over and over. We took
Does this little clear lens tell you how much is left?
yeah, you can see
So-
the goo in there. If you like move it around, like that liquid, that goo in there, that's
You have half a gram in there. So for me, if I don't smoke vape pens, I much prefer like straight like a bong or a joint.
yeah.
And like the act of literally exhaling a volcano of cloud into somebody's faces, you know. But no, I mean that'll last you if you really wanted to guess, it probably like 70, 80, 90 puffs if you're ripping that. That's a lot. And that's only until you can see like a noticeable change. You could probably get a good 250 out of it for half a gram if you're smoking it like over time.
By the way,
Wow.
that half a gram is less than what I would smoke per day of concentrate. Like
Yeah.
I would smoke almost a gram. a
Wait,
day.
were you you were smoking like you were doing like a gram of of like wax?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that is
probably
you know what's
probably like 0.75,
That is-
grams a day.
on the tier list, Woody, of smoking weed, right? Like you have like your light beers, right? You're just general, like you can go buy some weed. And then you have concentrates like you're smoking, which are great. And then you have dab rigs, which anytime you need like a blowtorch to smoke anything, like you're already in the next level of like, this is no longer like you're not casually consuming a drug. Like you have a blowtorch for this. So to torch like a gram, it's like taking ripping shots. I could not do a dab right now and be coherent.
Functional.
It would be so bad. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a different level. It's
It's
crazy.
good shit. It's the
It is
best.
good.
It's the best. I fucking love it. I'm really excited about testing my tolerance level because like when I was smoking a lot, like I couldn't take a tolerance break. I'd be like, all right, we'll take a tolerance break, but first
All
let's get
afternoon.
high. and then the next day would come around and it's like, whew, man, it is 10 a.m. and
I
I'm
haven't
about
smoked since yesterday.
to haven't smoked since last
I
night.
just slept 8 hours.
midnight.
so-
Yeah, it's been hours since I've smoked. I don't think I can do this. We need to smoke some more. So like I've had no sort of like tolerance break like throughout that whole period of time. So like, but now it's gonna be like 2 years and 3 or 4 months or something like that when I finally get to smoke again. And it's gonna be there's zero tolerance after like 2 years. I'm
There's zero
none.
tolerance after like 2 weeks. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's
like
it's almost
off.
completely gone after 2 weeks or something like that. Like I think just hitting like a little bowl is really gonna send me to a scary place, and I'm really looking forward to it.
You would love
Yeah.
the way this smells right now. I can smell it.
Yeah,
I hope
Yeah.
the hotel just comes fucking bashing on the door.
It's pretty mild.
No,
I'm like,
no,
is
they
it in my
wouldn't.
nose hairs? Is it like what's happening?
I think you need to
Sounds
smoke some more
great.
weed, Woody. I
Does.
just don't see you smoking nearly enough weed. You're
Yeah,
making
he's,
far too much sense. You're having your takes are too.
I was gonna
cogent.
say your eyes are opening back up. Time to hit it again.
I was thinking the same thing. So there's not.
If you insist.
folks.
Woody, how you feeling? By the way,
I'm good. I'm good.
you look more relaxed than usual. I will say
That
you look
could be-
very. You look like you're about to listen to Snoop Dogg, and you know. Pop your feet up on the
rolling down the street,
Ottoman or
smoking
something.
Mando, sipping on gin and juice.
juice.
It's great. It's great. It's great.
We're gonna have some good fan edits.
Yeah.
Smoke weed every day fan edits coming out.
This
Who
whole
did it
episode is
better,
gonna
Woody
be
or
clipped.
Elon?